Welcome to the devotions today. I will be reading from Psalm 19, which is one of the set readings for this week. The first 5 verses. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge. They have no speech, they use no words, no sound is heard from them, yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens, God has pitched a tent for the sun. It is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is deprived of its warmth. Creation was the beginning of life, our life. It reminds us of our covenant with God. The principal covenant are the covenants of works, God promising to save and bless men on condition of a perfect obedience. We are reminded of the majesty of God when we see the beauty, the complexity, and the intricacy of creation, designed and given freely to us to enjoy and thrive from. We are all beginning a new year this year, so perhaps it's a good time to reflect on our part of this creation. Have you ever tried to create something from scratch and failed? A flopped cake, a misshapen knitted jersey, a woodwork project that was chunky and didn't function. Imagine creating something as perfect as God did. Do we appreciate that? Or are we like a certain company who are going to blast into the sea and ruin marine life for greedy gains? The passage says, the skies pour forth speech and reveal knowledge. Then the juxtaposition of the next verse says, they have no speech or words. No words are necessary when we look up at the skies at night. Their beauty transcends language and culture. However, we can use our voice and our social media platforms to halt the corruption and decay of our resources. Romans 8:19 says, for the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed. For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of one who subjected it, in the hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. The end of the verses say, the sun rises and falls every day. Nothing will deprive us of its warmth. His covenant and his promises to us will ensure that we are not deprived of God's warmth. God holds creation in his hands, and his timing and ways are perfect. I know that waiting is a pain, that we get impatient and question our faith, but trust and respond. Waiting builds strength, and faith patience. Go outside tonight or today and appreciate the ever-changing skies and all that fly there, and be reminded that we are carers of the land. Numbers 35 says, you shall not defile the land in which you live, in the midst of which I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell in the midst of the people of Israel. Amen. Enjoy your week and enjoy the song by Robin Marks called Heal the Land.